Hello, good afternoon. Sound check, sound check. Okay, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon GRTC students. Welcome sa GRTC review for June 2022. Okay, how many viewers do we have right now? Okay, let me check muna, no? 216 viewers. Okay, so this is intended for the evening class, no? For those who are most of them are working, no, nag ano sila, evening sila nag-watch ng video, no. Kanina we were so many, no, kanina umaga, like umabot ng 1.4 thousand watchers, no, 1.4 viewers. Ngayon konti lang, 214 lang. Okay, sorry pala for being late, no. Medyo makas yung ulan dito kasi, no. Okay, sige. So sino ba yung andito? Adrian, Gian, MC Fayonte, good afternoon, Melfi, Francis Sarali, hi sa inyong lahat. Okay, shout out sa inyo. Okay, so as you already know, no, I am Engineer Francisco Only Jr., no, and I'll be the one to discuss the basic mathematics, no, and also the analytic geometry and uh, calculus topics and probability and statistics and dynamics. Actually, may outline na ako, no, for this review, no. So, yung review natin is from of course ngayon, no, June 6 up to September, 'di ba? Up to the second week of September, right? No, so na-plot ko siya actually. Okay? Ito yung topic natin, no? In the following weeks. Okay, so ngayon, we'll be talking about basic algebra or basic mathematics, no? Operations on algebraic expression, special products and factoring, binomial expansion, and also solving equations, linear and uh, linear, quadratic, and cubic equations. No? Then tomorrow, I mean next week, we'll be talking about partial fraction decomposition, sequences, variation, and also introduction to worded problems. No? So, hindi na ito just algebra, it's like applied mathematics. No? Kasi as you are all aware, di ba, nag-change yung curriculum. No? But don't mind lang, no? Hindi masyadong malaki yung difference, no? Para bang yung basic algebra is just changed to applied math, no? Still, meron siyang mga word problems, no? Same as usual, no? So, on our third week, we'll be discussing mga complicated worded problems, no? In past board exam. So, bali parang yung algebra natin or basic math natin will be 3 weeks, no? 3 sessions. Then it will be followed by counting principles and statistics and probability, no? So yan yung statistics part, no, counting principle, no, like combination, permutation, probability. Okay? And we'll be talking about mga probability topics, no, that had come out sa past board exam. Most recent, no, especially most recent exam. Okay? Then it will be followed by engineering economics, no? So I have 2 slots for that, part 1 and part 2. So simple compounded annuity and gradient series now will be the first part. Then equivalent uniform annual cost, capitalized cost, bonds, break even, and also depreciation will be discussed in the second part. Okay? Then followed by analytic geometry, no? Line, circles, parabola, then uh, connect sections. So eto, no, eto yung outline. Then ako magdi-discuss ako ng parang continuation sa calculus. It's not like from the basic but parang application siya, no? Like area bounded or centroid of the area bounded or the second moment of area, no? Sa differential calculus and also time rates, no? In this topic we won't be having a manual differentiation or integration, no? But i-apply natin right away na using our calculator. Okay? Then, slopes, equations, tangents, maxima, minima, then differential equations, I'll be the one to discuss that, no? And also dynamics, the kinematics and the kinetics. Okay? So, ito yung i-discuss ko sa review. Okay? Hala, sige. By the way, I would like to ask, no, if okay ba yung boses ko ngayon, no? Okay lang ba yung boses ko, hindi pa mahina, no? Sakto lang ba, no? I included a link, no, in the Facebook post. No, may link dyan. That is the Padlet, no? That's the website where that we use, no, in order for you to be able to respond anonymously. O pwede, magawa ka ng account, no? If gusto mong malaman ng iba kung sino ka, pwede ka rin magawa ng account. No? So, pwede mo gamitin o pwede ka pumunta doon sa Padlet. So, I'm here in the Padlet and somebody posted dito. Sir, putol-putol lagi ang connection nimo or amuha. Okay. So, I'd like to ask, putol-putol ba ang ako ang uh, connection? By the way, no? So, it's clear no that I am Bisaya. Okay? So I know many Tagalog, no, many non-Bisaya students have enrolled in this review, no. So I will do my best to speak not in Bisaya, no. If mag-Bisaya man siguro, na siguro mag-joke-joke na lang na, no. Hindi po. Okay lang naman pala eh, no. So okay lang. Okay na sir, kanihara to. Okay. So, shall we start na ba? Before we start, I want you to ready your pen and paper, no, or pen, notebook, and sketch papers, no? Kasi ano tayo dito, mag-practice tayo ngayon, no? I want our discussion to be interactive, okay? Ayaw ko yung para bang nakikinig lang kayo, parang walang ginagawa. You know what? No? If you want this review to be talaga worthy of your time, worthy of your effort, worthy of your money, no? Para hindi siya masayang, hindi siya ma-turn in vain, no? Be attentive in class, no? Manood ka lang talaga kayo at makinig, no? And not just that, no? If you're asked to try to solve a problem, mag-try talaga kayo, no? If you're asked to analyze the problem, mag-analyze talaga kayo. Kasi, imagine this, no? If you are just looking at the screen, no, listening to me, then mag-show ako ng problem, no? Babasahin ko yung problem. Now, and after reading the problem, you also just read the problem, like merely reading lang, without comprehension, without trying to analyze, no? Then I will directly solve the problem. Di ba? Parang walang silbi. Ano ba yung ginagawa ni sir? Nagso-solve lang, no? Na parang hindi namin na-gets yung tanong. No? So, no, in every problem, I would want you to analyze talaga. You know? What are given, what is being asked, you know? Ano yung dapat i-solve. Okay? So, attentive kayo, makinig, and also mag-analyze. No? Mag-ready kayo sa pen and paper niyo. And also, your calculator. No? So, I suppose, no? The calculators that you have right now are yung Canon calculator, di ba? Kasi pinagbawal na yung Casio, no? So Canon na yung gagamitin. Canon FS798 789 SGA. Okay? So right now we already have 311 viewers. Okay, siguro some of the viewers dito were viewers kanina, no? Para bang nanood lang sila the second time around, no? Kasi baka may nalituhan sila kanina. Okay. Wait. Ako ra ba ang hanap ang screen? Hello, bakit hanap ang screen? Hanap ba ang screen, guys? Try to refresh, no? Try ninyo refresh if hanap ang screen. If blurred. Excuse me. Goods reserve. Okay, kapita. Okay, kasi umuulan dito. Hmm. Okay, sige. So, let's start from the basic muna, no? Our discussion ngayon again, as makikita niyo, it's basic math, no? So, even though basic siya, I won't be discussing it thoroughly, no? Maybe you're expecting mga na thorough talaga na uh, principle after principle yung i-discuss, no? There are topics na if pwede kayo yung mag-review, no? Kayo yung mag self-study, okay? Ako lang i-guide ko lang kayo kung ano yung worthy i-study, no? So, basic muna. Wait, just give me a sec. Wait. So, problem number one tayo. Let's talk about multiplication, no? Multiplication of multinomials. So, no need na yung addition. Diba? Basic principle of addition is that i-combine na yung like terms. Anyway, we'll be including that along the way. No, we'll be involving that. No, pero diretso tayo sa multiplication of multinomials. No, so how to multiply this? Wait ko na ha. I-ready ko muna yung math card ko kasi ito yung gagamitin kong pang pang solution. Okay, math card. Okay. Dito kasi mas maging madali lang, no? Yung pag-evaluate ng mga algebraic expression and more, no? So ito yung math card. Find the product x squared plus 5x minus 4 times 2x cubed plus 3x minus 1. Diba? If we are to multiply a binomial with multinomials, a monomial, no? Or a term by a multinomial, i-distribute natin. We call it distribution method. No? But since these two factors are both multinomials, no? Anong gagawin? How are we gonna solve, no? For the product. Okay? So, i-multiply natin to. So, ito yung solution. Okay? Ito ay. So, ang gagawin natin, i-multiply natin yung isang factor, no? Yung naka-parenthesis, each of the term of the other factor. So, for example, ito, no? I-distribute natin, i-multiply natin to each of the term of the other factor. Or, pwede ito, yung i-multiply natin sa each of the term of the first factor. No, ayun yung gagawin ko, no? O, yan yung uunahin ko. Bale, ang mangyari is that first, that x squared, I'm gonna multiply that, no, with this 2x cubed plus 3x plus 1. Okay? So, ito, no, ito at saka ito. Okay? After that, this 5x naman, no? Plus 5x, multiply it by this. Okay? So, plus 5x, pwede ko i-parenthesis yan, times 2x cubed plus 3x minus 1. Okay? And next, yung negative 4 naman. Negative 4 times the quantity of 2x cubed plus 3x minus 1. So, you may solve it like that. No? After that, what is the result? No? Dito na natin i-combine. No? So, i-distribute natin to each of the term. What would be the result? If x squared is multiplied with 2x cubed, di ba? Basic law of indices, no? Basic law of index. If a is raised to n, a raised to n is multiplied with a raised to m, no? If they have the same basis, di ba? The product is a raised to the power of n plus m. Okay? I-add natin yung exponent, no? Many students would make it 2x raised to 6, no? Like they would also multiply the exponents, but that's wrong, no? Dapat i-add lang. No, so this would become 2x raised to 2 plus 3, no? Or that is 2x raised to 5. Okay ba? Dahil also x squared times 3x magiging 3x cubed. Okay? So, plus 3x cubed, no, that comes from 1 plus 2, no? And minus x squared. Okay? So, ito yung product nito, no? Kaya siya. Then next, ito naman, distribute natin, no, 5x to each of the term of that factor. The result will be this, no? Magiging 10x to the fourth plus 15x squared minus 5x, right? Tama? Then next, this constant naman distribute to the term, so that will become negative 8x cubed, negative or minus 12x. Then ito, negative 4 times negative 1 becomes positive 4. Alright? So that's it. No? So, dito, after that, tingnan muna natin if meron bang like terms. Like terms are those terms that have the same variable and their respective power. No? So, for example, in this term, x raised to 5, that's nag-iisa lang, no? So, wala siyang like term, wala siyang kapareha. But yung x cube meron. No? So, pwede sila makombine. Now, another example, no? Let's say, 2x y squared, pwede siya makombine with 3x y squared, no? Pwede sila makombine. But if there is another term, let's say 7y squared, no? We cannot combine this with this. Bakit? Kasi hindi na siya like terms, no? Kulang kasi siya ng x, di ba? Nagkulang ng x, no? So, hindi sila makombine. Ito lang yung pwede makombine, no? Yung like terms. So, if you combine na natin sila, the result will be this. 2x raised to the power of 5, no? Plus 10x to the fourth. Ito yon. Then, for the x cube, as you can see, merong 3x cube, meron ding negative 8x cube. Combining them would become negative 5x cube. Okay ba? Then for the x squared, this is just, ito, negative x squared at saka 15x squared. So, positive 14. No, 14x squared. Then, for the linear term x, no, ito yung tinatawag nating linear term pala, no, in a polynomial, yung walang exponent, no, only x, linear term yan. Whenever I say quadratic term, ito naman yun, no, yung x squared, quadratic term. Whenever I say constant term, of course, yun yung walang variable. No, cubic term, ito, quartic, quantic, no, so ganun yan. Okay? So, tama ba? This should be negative 17x, no? Kasi negative 5x at saka negative 12x. Tama, no? Then, lastly, plus 4. So, ito yung sagot, no? 2x raised to 5 plus 10x raised to 4 minus 5x cubed plus 14x squared minus 17x plus 4. Pwede rin, mag-multiply tayo nito using vertical multiplication. What do I mean with that? Ganito, no? This is an alternate solution, no? So, i-write natin sila, no, vertically. The same as how we used to multiply numbers ba, no? How do we multiply numbers? Let's say, 89 times, 32. No, di ba? I-vertical natin yan, vertical multiplication. Well, some of you wouldn't do it anymore, no? Kasi, calculate na ng diretsyo. Minsan, magsisiri pa. Hey Siri, what is 89 times 32? Oh, gagano na lang, di ba?
89 times 32 is 2,848.
See? Si Siri na yung sumasagot, no? Pero, of course, we cannot let Siri solve this. Pero, how about if we'll try, no? Sige, David. I-try natin. Hey Siri, multiply 2x cubed plus 3x minus 1 by x squared plus 5x minus 4.
The answer is 4 minus 2
Huh?
times x minus x squared plus 2 times x cubed.
Ha? Nasagutan ni Siri? Aha. Talino ni Siri. Okay. Parang hindi. No, parang kulang yung sagot niya. No, so how to evaluate this? Well, in multiplying numbers, pwede tayo dapat mag-start tayo sa rightmost part, di ba? Rightmost part sa unit digit, no? But dito, pwede ka mag-start sa rightmost, pwede ka rin mag-start sa leftmost. What do I mean with that? Eto, x squared, focus ka dito. i-multiply mo dito. And write mo sa first line. No? So, this, tingnan mo ha, x squared multiply with this, the product would be ito. Now, 2x raised to 5 plus 3x cubed minus x squared. So, as you can see, parang naglagay ako ng mga space dyan. No? Kasi, hindi naman sila sunod-sunod. No? Nag-jump siya from x raised to 5 to x cubed. Next, dito naman tayo sa 5x. No, i-multiply natin to dito. No, so place the product below this line, no? But dapat yung x to the fourth andito siya, no? Yung x squared directly below siya sa x squared na term, no? So ito 'yon. Okay? Then this negative 4 naman multiply with this, the result would be ito, no? Negative 8x cubed. So, lagay ko siya dito para directly below lang, right? Wala siyang x squared, no? Negative 4 times 3x is negative 12x. Then minus plus 4. Ganon. So, after that, yung gagawin natin, i-add natin siya, no? I-add natin. No? So, what is the sum? Well, evaluating that, i-bring down lang yung most of them, no? 2 is i-bring down lang, then x to the fourth, bring down ito is maging negative 5x cubed, 14x squared, and so on. Okay? This is the result. No? So, pwede mo evaluate yan like that. Okay? Yes. Okay, tingnan natin yung mga comment, be. Baka may mga nagreklamo dito. Good PM. Okay, sir. Putol, putol. Sir, putol, putol. Nawala ang sound. Sir, need yung transparent na calculator sa No, hindi. Hindi siya need. No? Basta, okay lang na hindi transparent. Blurred talaga. Mhm. Okay. Change resolution sa setting. Malinaw man. Okay, sige. So, let us continue. No? That's the first problem. Okay? Now, let's go to this special product topic. No? The following can be solved using manual multiplication, no, or usual multiplication method, okay, distribution method. But this can also be solved using um, special product formulas, no? Ano ba yung mga special product formulas? Well, wait, eto yon. The special product formulas, the common, no, or known special product formulas are these. Eto. Yan. No? So, first, if we are to multiply x plus a times x plus b, no? Uh, assuming a and b are constants, no? So, that become x squared plus a plus b times x plus ab. Okay? Or kahit na hindi sila constant, no? Even if they are variable, but of course, no, if variable sila, hindi sila ma-combine dito, no? But if constant sila, pwede sila ma-combine. For example, x plus 2 times x plus 3. No, so 2 and 3. The second term yan would become 5, not 2 plus 3. And the last term would become 6. Okay, it would become x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay? Now, if the first terms of these binomials have variables, no, like ax and cx, I mean coefficients, if they have coefficients, the result would be this, no, ax squared, acx squared plus ad plus bc times x plus bt. You can just derive this, no, by distribution method. Okay? But ito yung common na special product formula. If the binomial x plus a is raised to 2, if it's squared, no, the power or the product is equal to x squared plus 2ax plus a squared. Okay? Para bang dito, if gawin natin A ito, no? Then this would become A plus A. Then this would become A times A, no? Or A squared, or this is 2A. No? So, magiging 2AX yung middle term. Okay? And if negative naman siya, if X minus A naman, negative naman natin dito. Okay ba? Ganun. Now, if ever we are to multiply these binomials with different signs, no, or conjugate binomials, x plus a at saka x minus a, the product would be a binomial as well, no? X squared minus a squared, no? X squared minus a squared. It's like a quadratic binomial, okay? And if this binomial is raised to 3, its formula is this, x cubed plus 3ax squared plus 3a squared x plus a cubed. Or pwede natin balik na rin, no? Pwede natin lagay dito yung a. Okay? Then dito yung a. Wait, just a sec. A plus a cubed. And if magiging negative siya, if a becomes negative, i-negative naman natin ito. Kini at saka kini. No? Pero the third term would stay the same. No? Kasi it's like you are making this change to negative. But a negative number raised to an even number is just positive. That's why it stays positive. Okay ba? So these are the common special product formulas. No? Now, what if we're to evaluate this? Yan. Yung first, di ba? 2r squared minus square root of s times 2r squared plus square root of s. Di ba? As you observe, it conforms that letter E. Formula? Ito. No? It conforms to that. No, so i-apply natin. No, which we're gonna make x equal to that 2r squared. No? We're gonna make a equal to that square root of s. No? So, isubstitute lang natin. No, like diretso tayo. Gawin nating x squared minus s squared. But then again, x is 2r squared and a is square root of s. So, the result would become this. No? This would be the result. The quantity of 2r squared squared. No? And also, square root of s squared. Okay? And if we'll simplify that, no, 2r squared squared is 4 r squared. 4r is 4. Then minus s, di ba? Property of another laws of indices, no? Another law of index. If a is raised to n and is raised to m, okay, the result would be the result is a raised to the power of n times m. No, i-multiply natin yung uh, powers nila, no? If nakaganito. If a raised to n is multiplied by a raised to m, that's when we're gonna add the exponents. But if a raised to n is raised to m, that's when we're gonna multiply the exponents. Do not raise, no? Do not raise the exponent by m. No, baka kasi you make it 4 kasi 4 is 2 squared. No, this is 4. That power is 4. Now, it's because this becomes 2 times 2. Okay? And also, square root of a squared, okay, is equal to a. No? So, ma-remove siya. Ma-remove yung square root. Okay? So, magiging just a. Or in this case, magiging just s. Okay ba? Sir, pwede yung Casio FX 570 ES Plus of words? Hindi na, no? Updated allowed calculator does not include the Casio FX 570 or Casio FX 991 ES Plus. So they are not included anymore, no? Dahil sa mga issues before, no, mga may na confiscate pa na parang may SIM daw or something, no? It was already declared way back 2019. So it was already announced, no? So Ah, Hindi ko alam bakit nasa-shock pa kayo. Okay, how about part B? Part B daw. Sige daw, be. I want you to solve part B. Kini. What is the what is the answer to that? Sige daw. Kayo muna. Now everyone must try. No? Go. Okay, I'm gonna wait for your answer ha. Using the Padlet. Ano ninyo sa Padlet yung mga sagot ninyo. Okay? Parisipan ng kape ni mo, sir. Regards ko, Covenant. Regards daw siyang Kobe. Pambansang Maoy. Business partners kami ni Kobe. No? We are distributing oil-based perfumes now nationwide. So yan yung parang ni Kobe. Sideline business aside from being engineer and a vlogger. Okay, solve. Marami na. Meron na. Meron na yung solve. Hit mo na. Okay. So what is your answer? Di ba? It simply conforms to that part C, no? A square of a binomial, correct? So square of a binomial, uh, ito, ito yun, no? The result of x plus a squared is x squared plus 2ax. So if we're gonna make x equal to square root of c, and that a becomes 1 over square root of c, its expansion would be this, no? Square root of c squared plus twice of the product of them, so, i-multiply sila, of which makancel yung square root of c, no? Leaving just 2, then the square of 1 over square root of c. The result will become just this, no? C plus 2 plus 1 over c. Good, no? So maraming nakakuha. And for the third part, no? Part C, 2a minus 5b cube. Okay? So to solve that, we're gonna use the formula lang, no? So that simply conforms to that part what? Part F, no? Or F or G. Okay? So 2a minus 5b cube conforms to this x minus y cube. The expansion is this. No, I changed this to y para walang confusion instead of a. Okay, so in this case, we're gonna make x equal to 2a and y equal to negative, just 5b. No, because we're using this formula. No, 5b. So, what would happen? Well, that would become equal to this. Now, the result would be this. X cubed would become 2a cubed. No? Then minus 3x squared y would become negative 3 2a squared times 5b. Okay, ito. No? Then plus, oops, plus 3 times 2a times 5b quantity squared. Then minus y cube. The y cube is 5b quantity cube. Okay? And simplifying that, no, if simplify natin yan, that would become 8a cubed minus 60a squared b plus 150ab squared minus 125b cubed. So kayo na lang mag-ano yan ha, mag-check if tama nga ba talaga, no? So part yun na yan. Basta yung highlight ko dito is how to use the formulas of special products. Okay? So yan yung parang ano ko ba? Intention ko na in discussing this. Not how to expand this or how to simplify this, but how to use the formula. Okay? Yan na siya. And luckily, pwede natin magamit yung MathCAD in checking. No? If I would to trial and error, if expand ko ito, no? Palitan ko lang yung font ha. The expansion niyan is ito. Negative 125b cubed plus 150ab squared. Baliktad lang, hindi lang siya sunod-sunod, no? Hindi siya arranged properly, no? But the same, no? Transitive property lang, so walang problema. Okay? Okay lang ba? Or am I too fast? So, yung anong dili negative 5b ang y? Okay, sige. That's a good question. There's a question, no? Bakit hindi negative 5b ang y? It is because in this formula, no, I already used the formula x minus y cube, no? And with this being negative, nag-negative na rin ito, no? So, bali, yung y ko dito is the 5b lang. The positive 5b. No? Dapat negative to. No? But if I really use the positive, for example, kini siya ang ginamit ko. Ito yung ginamit ko. No? The formula. Suppose lang. Okay? Instead of the other one. Then, this is when I would have to make y or a equal to negative 5b. Okay? Understand? No? Or if I would make this, y, ito para walang confusion, okay? Dapat y is equal to negative 5b. So, maapektuhan yung side, no? Dito at saka dito. Dapat dito, the formula I use kasi is, ano siya, ano na, may corresponding sign na siya. Okay ba? Uy, may nagsagot ng minus 2 plus 1 over c. Mali. Okay, next. Next problem. Ito naman. Um, Composite functions tayo. Okay, given if f of x is equal to 2x cubed plus 1 and g of x is equal to x cubed, find the following. G, then there's a circular symbol, no? Na parang degree, no? Pero hindi yan degree. It's a composite symbol, no? Composite function symbol. Okay? How to evaluate this, no? Uh, I hope hindi ito alien sa inyo. I hope you could remember, no? This kind of topic noong fourth year high school, di ba? Ano ito eh? Nasa fourth year high school ito eh, no? Pero sa amin, diniscuss sa amin to noong grade 2 pa ako, no? So, eto, f of x is equal to 2x cubed plus 1 at saka g of x is equal to x squared, no? Now, we are asked to evaluate this g then composite of f of x. Ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Well, yung ibig sabihin niyan is that we are to evaluate g of x of which x becomes f of x. Ano raw? Yung nasa gitna, no? Is let's say I'm gonna change the color of this, ha. Gonna make this red, no? I'm gonna make this f of x. But ito black lang. Black lang na ba? No? Bali, yung x ng g of x is magiging equal to f of x. Okay? Or para bang magiging ganito siya? Magiging equal to 2x cubed plus 1. No? This will become equal to 2x cubed plus 1. Yan. No? And yan yung i-substitute natin sa g of x. Diba? The g of x is equal to x squared. No? So, mangyari, that would become equal to what? Yung x squared, this would become 2x cubed plus 1 cubed. Okay? No? So, ano yung expansion niya? Okay? So, applying the uh, formula, no? Binomial expansion na square, that will become 2x cubed squared plus twice of 2x cubed plus times 1, then plus 1 squared, no? And the result would be ito. Yan. 4x raised to 6 plus 4x cubed plus 1. Okay ba? Now, how about this baliktad? No, if baliktad naman, ano naman yung magiging sagot? Okay? If baliktad siya ba yun? Okay? Ibaliktad, bale, yung gagawin naman natin, ito yung magiging F, ito yung magiging G. No? GG. Okay, so, uh, it's like, this would become equal to F of, ano, F of X squared. Yan. No, so, yung mangyari dyan, ay yung mga X sa 2X cubed, no? Ito, yung mga x is magiging equal to x squared, no? So instead of just x cubed, ma-change it to x squared. Yan. Okay? And the result would be equal to what? 2x raised to the power of what? 2 times 3. Take note ha, hindi yan magiging 2 cubed, no? Magiging 2 times 3 yan. So 6 plus 1. Okay? So that's it, no? That is the answer. Wait muna. Now, what if, eto naman yung tanong. Additional lang, no? What if ito yung tanong? What is uh, GF of X? Okay? GF of X. Okay? Hindi siya, hollow na may, circle na may hollow, no? Uh, ano siya? Parang dot siya, no? It means multiplication, no? So, it simply means we're gonna multiply the functions, no? G of X times, it's a dot symbol, no? Multiplication dot symbol, times f of x. Okay? So, if ito yung evaluate natin, this will become that x squared times that 2x cubed plus 1. Now, multiply natin sila. Okay, and the result will be what? 2x raised to 5 plus x squared. Okay? So, take note of the difference. Ito, composite function yan. Ito, multiplication lang of functions. Okay? Multiplication of functions. So if we would be asked to evaluate this, g plus f of x, i-add lang natin sila, no? It's like this plus this, no? I-add lang natin sila. And the result would be, that's it, no? Since wala namang makombine dyan, o pwede i-rearrange mo lang, no? If maging siya, over siya, no? And that means i-divide natin sila, no? I-divide. Uh, x squared divided by f of x to x cubed plus 1. Sobrang basic na. Oh, kinder po ko na, sir. Paano, sir, kung tatlo yung given na functions na example, then pinagsama mo lahat? Uh, F, G, H. Composite ba? Composite? Uh, I haven't encountered, uh, ano, an expression like that. No? Kasi most of the time, dalawa lang. Like G, then composite of F of X. No? But, siguro, sunod-sunod mo lang. No? Like, suppose lang. Suppose lang, no? Granting meron ganyan, no? I honestly do not know if meron ba. I haven't encountered that. No, if naging ganito, no? I think based on the rule para maging siya G of F of H of X, no? So bali gawin mong H of X yung X ng F, no? And gawin mong this yung X ng G, no? Now by PDF module after ano sir, I'll be posting the PDF copy of this mathcal solution along with the problems, the additional problems that I want you to practice. Okay? Meron practicean. Okay, sige. Next question. Ito naman. Find the binomial expansion of 2x plus 3y squared raised to 4. Okay? Binomial expansion naman tayo. So, binomial expansion is like ano lang, continuation of special product topic, no? But the exponents, the powers would be greater than ano na, greater than 2 or 3. Okay? But let us recall muna, no? So, for us to be able to solve that, di ba? If we are to expand a plus b squared, the product or the expansion would be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. No? And for a plus b cubed, ito naman yung expansion. A plus b cubed is a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3a squared 3ab squared plus b cubed, no? As I have explained kanina, no? But how about if that is raised to 4? What would be the expansion, no? So, actually, the formula is ito, no? A plus b raised to 4 plus a raised to 4 plus 4a cubed b plus 6a squared b squared plus 4ab cubed plus b raised to 4. Okay? So, mo na siya, no? And actually, meron tayong makikitang pattern dito. No, ano yung mga patterns dito? No? Or mga rules, no? Rules in binomial expansion. So, binomial expansion. So, if the power is n, no, there will be uh, n plus 1 terms, no? Para yan yung first rule. Okay? First rule, there will be n plus 1 terms if a plus b is raised to n. Okay? So for example, if raised to 4, now there will be 5 terms. If raised to 10 siya, there will be 11 terms. Okay? Ganun. Second is, ito naman, no? Uh, the second term is that the second terms, uh, the second term is always n times a raised to ano, n minus 1 times b. Okay? As you see dito, 3, 4, right? So 3 is n, no? Yun yung second term. Okay, second term dito is 4a cubed. So yung power ng a becomes n minus 1. And the third rule, ito, the powers of a are descending. Okay? No? Mag-decrease siya. And the powers of b are ascending naman. No? So from n maging up to 0, no? And from 0 magiging n yung power ng b. Okay? And also parang magmi-mirror yan, no? Another rule is mag-mirror like 1 4 6 then 4 1. 1 3 3 1. Okay? But to better expand this, gagamitan natin siya ng Pascal's triangle. Ano ba yung Pascal's triangle? No? So, ito yung Pascal's triangle. The Pascal's triangle. Okay, so as you can see, eto, 1, 1, 1, 1 to 1, it's like, these are the coefficients, no? If the power is 2, no? If a plus b is raised to 2, no? Ito naman yung coefficients if a plus b is raised to 4. What is coefficient, by the way? The coefficient is, for example, 27x cubed y, no? This 27 is what we call the coefficient of um, x squared y, or simply the numerical coefficient of that term, no? 27 is the numerical coefficient of that term. Okay? So the coefficients, if the power is 6, no, a plus b raised to 6 would be ito, 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. Now, meron ba kayong makita na pattern? as you observe, this 2 is simply the sum of 1 and 1. This 3, sum of 1 and 3. This 6, sum of 3 and 3. Di ba? May nakita na kayo yung pattern. This 10 is sum of 10 and 4. I mean, this 10 is sum of 6 and 4. No? So it's like the coefficient is simply the sum of its two upper values or two uplines. Meron siyang networking, no? Uh, Upline niya kay 5 ug 10 kana 15. Open-minded ba kayo? Unsay upline ani niya? Downline, may downline 15 plus 20. That is equal to 35. 35 dapat yan. No, so the coefficients for a plus b raised to 7 should be 1, 7. Ito should be 21. No? Ito 35. Ito 35. Ito 21. Ito 7. Ito 1. No? Coefficient of a plus b raised to 6, it should be 1, 8, no? 28. Pila man ni 56. No? Ito 70. Ito 56 again. Ito 28. 8. Ano nga? Okay? So, ganun yan. So, so if we are to expand this 2x plus 3y squared raised to 4, what is its expansion? Okay. So again, 2x plus 3y squared raised to 4. Okay. Unsa may expansion ba? Unsa man daw ba? Wait. We're gonna follow this formula, no? Again, say siya formula, no? Wait, sorry about that. Yan. Okay, so yung A should be 2x, yung B should be 3y squared, no? So, this should be equal to what? Equal to this. Okay? No, 2x raised to 4 plus 4 times 2x cubed times 3y squared. Okay, walang power ito. Then plus 6a squared. So plus 6 times 2x quantity squared. Then 3y squared quantity squared. Then plus 4 times 2x times 3y squared quantity cubed plus this. No? So you simply have to follow the expanded expansion of a plus b raised to 4. Okay? Then if you would simplify that, you would get this. Okay? Hindi ko na i-thorough discuss yan ha. Thorough discuss. Kayo na lang. No? But pwede rin, mag-try ako sa, Matcad. The Matcad would, gives me this. But baliktad, no? Nauna sa 81y8. Bakit kaya ganun? Hindi mo una ang X. Sige lang. If Z kaya yan. Hindi rin. Mauna yun ang Y. Okay? Suma na siya. Now, how about if we are just to find a number, a term, no? So if isang term lang yung gagamitin mo, tingnan mo lang, no? Tingnan mo lang kung ano yung coefficient. For example, additional example. Let's say we are to find the um the sixth term of x squared minus 2y now raised to the power of 8. Okay? So if yan lang, then pwede natin gamitin yung Pascal's triangle, no? As you can see again, ito yung coefficients for raised power of 8, no? Expanded siya. Ito yung mga coefficients. Now, all you have to do is count, di ba? What is the sixth term? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. The coefficient is 56. No? So the sixth term should be equal to what? equal to 56 times what? Well, di ba, as you observed kanina, the powers of A are decreasing. No? So, dapat mag-decrease din yung power ng A from being 8. No? Kasi the power is 8. So, the powers are this: 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Dapat 3 na lang. No? Yung power ng A. So, this is x squared cube. No? Um, x squared cube. Ganun. And for negative 2y, yung power naman niya is increasing. No? Negative 2y. What should be its power? Well, ito. Now, from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maging 5 yung power niya. No? Maging 5 yung power. Na. Okay? And if we are to evaluate that or simplify that, what is that? 56 times negative 2 raised to 5. Diba? Negative yan, no? Negative 1792. So, negative 1792 x raised to 6 times y raised to 5. Ito yung expansion niya. Now, I want you to list in a Padlet what are the coefficients if we'll expand a plus b raised to the power of, let's say, 15. Sige, Labi. Tell me, what are the coefficients? Like, ano lang, for example, ito lang. Look at the Pascal triangle, like 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. I-list lang, no? Like, the coefficients are 1, 15, and so on. Unsa man, no? Dapat yung last two terms are 15 and 1 as well, no? So, ano yung andito, no? Andito. Sige, kayong lahat, go. Like, i-continue nyo yung Pascal triangle. Okay? Gawa kayo ng mga downline. Go. Open-minded ba kayo? Kapi tayo. Sige, I'm gonna give you time, ha? Okay. What are the coefficients, be? Nag-continue kayo? 1, 15, 10, 1, 4. Sir, is there a way po na mas mabilis na malaman ang exponent ng both terms without using the triangle? Of course, there is, no? Meron. I'll be discussing that. Okay. So, based on Pascal's triangle, may nag-ano na dito, nag-pass na dito, no? Good. Open-minded, jud sir. Hindi ko na-read yung mga comment dito sa Facebook. Wala hinaan tanan. Okay, sige. So, parang na ano na, na-list na, no? So, if you would solve for the, let's say, um, 8th and 11th terms of ano A ano ba ha? A minus 2 over B. Yan. Kinibe. What is the uh, what are the 11th and 8th term respectively of this, no? So based sa sinend ninyo, ito yung mga coefficients daw ay. Ito daw yung coefficients, no? So 1, 15, 105. Are these correct? Are these? Ano yung 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No? Ito yung 8th term. No? And the 11th term, 9, 10, 11. Ito yung 11th term naman. Are these correct? Ito yung 8th and 11th term. No? Let's try. No? So if these are the 11th term, the power, I mean the 8th term would be what? Is equal to 6435 times A cube. Ano yung magiging power ng A? No, take note, no, magdi-descend yung power. Actually, pwede natin i-ano yan. N minus R plus 1. No? So, this is like 15 minus minus R, 8 plus 1. No? Ganun. Kasi yung power ng second term, negative 2, negative 1 over 2b, that would become equal to just R minus 1. No? If R is 8, no? Then R 8 minus 1 yan. Okay? Ganun siya. Then, you may then simplify. Now, ano naman, the 11th term, no? So, sa 11th term, instead of 6, 4, 3, 5, 3, 0, 0, 3 naman, no? Then, this will become uh, 15 minus 11 plus 1 at saka uh, negative 1 over 2b raised to 11 minus 1. Okay? And you may then simplify. Now, may I ask, now, sir, meron ba shortcut? Yes, there is. No? That is by using combination. Okay? Mag-use tayo ng combination by wait ha. Look. Wait, kasi ang so combination. Ano ba yung combination? Kiniyay. This 6435 should be equal to ano? 15C7. Since that is the 8th term, dapat 15C7 yan. Is it? 15C7? Turn on your calculator, be. I'm gonna turn on mine muna, ha? Just give me a sec. Calculator. Where are you, calculator? Kasi may emulator tayo dito. Wait. Eto. Yan, no? Yan na siya. So, if we would evaluate this 15C7, no? That is equal to what? Paano yan? 15. Then yung C is shift CA. Joke. Shift, then division sign. 7. That's 6435. Tama nga. No, tama. No? 6435. This 3003 naman, it should be equal to 15C10. No? 15C10. So, if I would change this to 10, it gives me 3003. Correct? 3003. No? So, pwede pala tayo makagawa ng formula, no? Ano yung formula nito? If we are just to solve a specific term, the formula would be this. Ito ay. The nth term of a plus b, ay ignore natin to eh. A plus b raised to n, okay, is equal to ncr minus 1 times a raised to r plus 1 times b raised to r minus 1. No? So, if we are asked to solve for, let's say, 8th term, same kanina. So, dapat 7 yung ilagay natin next combination. NC7. Now, if we're asked to solve for the 12th term, dapat NC11. Okay? This is n minus r plus 1. Or pwede, i-parenthesis mo no, yung r minus 1. Kung ano yung power dito, yun yung subtract mo sa n dito. Okay? Ganun siya. For example, I think I have another example dito. Let's say, kini. Ito. Find the fifth term of the expansion of x cubed plus square root of y raised to 13. No? Fifth term lang. We're not asked to expand. Just the fifth term. Okay, so paano yan? Well, since n is 13, the fifth term is equal to NCR. So, 13CR minus 1. So, since we're asked to get the fifth term, dapat 4 na lang yan. Now, 13C4. Then, times x cubed na raised to the power of n minus r plus 1. Okay? 13 minus 5 plus 1, or simply 13 minus 4. Then, square root of y, then raised to the power of 4. Okay? Ano siya? Ano yung 13C4? 13C4 is ano? 715. No? So this should be equal to 715. Okay? 715x raised to what? 3 times 13 minus 4. Or 3 minus 9. 3 times 9. No? It's 36, is it? 27. 27 pala. 27 times. Ito naman, magiging just y squared. No? Y squared. Ano siya? Tama nga, no? Tama. I copy this from a reference, no? By the examiner. And tama nga. 715 x raised to 27 y squared. Okay, so yan yung formula. By the way, may i-share pala ako sa inyo na PDF, no? I also share this sa morning class, no? Uh, the examiner has been taking problems from this book, no? Like I've noticed since 2018, no, or 2017 ba. And he used to get example problems from this book. Yan yung style ng examiner, no? Nakukuha siya ng problems from certain references, no? And how did I know the reference? I searched them sa internet, no? Actually, yan yung parang technique ko way back noong college pa. As mentioned by Sir Gili noon, no, na kahapon sabi niya na parang buhay ko yung quiz ball, no? Parang it's somewhat true, no? And my technique in winning quiz ball was through statistics, no, through previous samples ba. For example, way back past years, yung mga quiz ball problems are eto and eto, inaaralan ko sila, no? And also the related topics, no? And during our actual quiz ball, no, napapanalo ko yung problem ay yung quiz ball kasi I somewhat studied them already, no? So yan yung parang estilo ko noon. And effective siya sa pag-take ko ng board exam. Yan din yung style ko. I tried to study the style of our examiner way back 2014, no? Yung mga exam na binigay nila noong 2011, 12, 13, inaralan ko, no? Minaster ko, no? And I even found some of the problems or topics from references, no? Uh, Inaralan ko sila ng mabuti. Then that's what happened during the exam. Like parang naging madali na lang because I was able to study them, no? And that's what I also did, no? Or that's what I've been doing sa examiner ngayon, no? Sa mga exams ngayon. May lalabas ng exam, inaaralan ko siya, then hinahanap ko yung mga problems na yun. I found the references. One of the references being used by the examiner is this book, no? Everyone go to that Padlet, no? Click that Padlet link, no? And you'd find in on the real section, no? The PDF I posted, Algebra and Trigonometry with Analytic Geometry. Pwede, mag-explore kayo sa book na yan, no? Magkuha kayo ng mga example problems and i-practice ninyo, no? These problems na binigay ko, no, they are taken from that book, no? It could be that lalabas sila kasi yan yung, again, yan yung style ng examiner. Kumukuha siya ng mga problems, example problems, yung may mga solution na problems from reference books, no? And I hope, no, he would still use this book in your board exam. No? Para ba somewhat malukswam ninyo. Pero of course, hindi dapat ganyan yung mindset natin, no? Dapat mindset natin is that maano talaga natin, ma-learn talaga natin yung principle. Okay? Alam talaga natin how to solve problems. Stalker si Sir sa kanyang teacher. Okay. Sir, pwede 6:30 ta break. Ala, dapat na pala tayo mag-break, no? So, break tayo, no? Panihapon na sa mo, no? Dinner mo na kayo. Then, balik tayo later. Sir, yung B raised to R minus 1, yung R, di ba, 4, so it should be 3. No, no. It asks for the fifth term dito. So, R is 5. R is 5. Okay? R is 5. So, in this formula, no, I've shown, dapat maging ano ito, 5 minus 1, or this is 4. Effectively 4. Okay? Kasi fifth term yung pinapahanap. No? Etong 4 is already the R minus 1. Okay, so that's why it gives us 715 x raised to 27 y squared. Okay? And also, no, from time to time, I'll be posting PDFs, no? Same as what I did ngayon, no? Uh, so, I really encourage you to always watch the live discussion. Okay? Kasi pinopost ko sa Padlet. Okay, sige. Break muna tayo. Pasensya na kung papatulugin na muna. No? Let's take a break. Break muna tayo. Pagod na ako. Okay? It's not you. It's me. Okay? Uh, be right back, no? BRB at 7 p.m. Okay? Kain ng mabuti, no? Kaon. Kaon tabala. Ta. So, one more example daw to solve. Aha. Gusto nyo talaga, ha? Okay, kung yan yung gusto nyo, bigyan ko kayo ng example, no? Sige daw, be. Kiniyay. Wait. Wait. Gusto magiging yun, no? Yan. Oh, sige, sige, sige. Break sa ta. Sir, out of topic ka din na ba tayo break? Ah, mag-break na lagi ta. Break na ta. Pagod na ako. Let's take a break. Be right back at 7 p.m. Sound check. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. Oh, ano yung sagot ninyo? Hey, hey, hey. Hello po. Sorry, sorry. Okay, sige. Unsay answer sa seat word? Ala, nakatulog ka, sir? Wala, uy. Na ano? Nagluto ko gikan. Nagugay na luto. Okay, sige. So, let's continue, no? Kayo na lang magsagot no na sa pinapasolve ko, no? Kayo mo figure out if tama ba yun. Okay? So, next problem is this, or are this, no? Factoring naman tayo. We're done with multiplication. Ngayon, factoring naman. Well, factoring is just like reverse of special product, no? If special product is like expanding, factoring naman is like, ano, writing them in parentheses, no? So, ano yung mga formulas din? So, basic factorization formulas, ito, no? So, if we are given a quadratic expression written in this form, no, such that the product, I mean the constant term is a product of two numbers whose sum is equal to the middle term, coefficient of the middle term, then we can write it into x plus a times x plus b. Ganun siya. And so as dito, no, if we could write the factors of the coefficients of the first term and factors of the last term, no, and the cross products nito, no, a times c, a times d plus b times c becomes equal to the middle term, then it can be written into this form. But actually, this can be done by trial and error, no? Factoring by trial and error. But the common factorization formulas are this, no? If we see that the first term and the last term of a trinomial are perfect squares, then twice of their square roots, the product of their square roots, no, 2ax uh, is the middle term, then it can be written into this factored form x plus a squared. Okay? And if negative naman yan, now this can be written into x minus a squared. So we have to observe the first and the last term. If they are perfect squares, no? Then multiply mo yung mga square root nila, no? Then if ever we are given this x squared minus a squared, no? This is like the simplified form. The factored form is x plus a times x minus a. Okay? Then another is this, no? If we see that ito yung forma, no? X cubed plus 3ax squared or 3x squared a plus 3x a squared then plus a cubed, it can be written as x plus a cubed, no? And if ever negative naman to, this can be written into minus, no? X minus a cubed. Now, additional factorization formulas are this, no? X plus y cube, x cube plus y cube. Now, if you can see binomial in this form, no, perfect cube, no? Not perfect square, but perfect cube yung terms. It can be written as x plus y times x squared minus xy plus y squared. And for negative naman, if x cube minus y cube, it can be written into this. Okay? So if we are to solve this problem, number 7, no? Part A, ano yung sagot? Di ba? The first the letter A, the terms are perfect squares. No, ito yung tinutukoy ko. Na perfect square. Yung mga terms, pwede silang factor. No, they conform the formula E dito. No, formula E. Kini siya, kini. Okay? So, yung x dapat is equal to uh, the square root of 25r squared, and y naman is the square root of 49s squared. Okay? Or pwede natin siya i-rewrite into this. No, part A, no? So, pwede natin ma-write into this. 25r squared is equal to the quantity of 5r squared, no? And 49s squared naman is the quantity of 7s squared. So, with that, this can then be factored into what? Uh, A plus B times A minus B, no? Or 5R plus 7S times 5R minus 7S, no? Ito yung factorization form. So, madali lang. All we have to do is follow lang the formula, no? Follow the formula. Now, in part B, sabi dyan, 81x raised to 4 and y raised to 4. They are factors. They are perfect squares, di ba? Perfect squares sila, no? So, pwede natin i-square root sila and i-square natin. Ang square root ng 81 is 9. Square root ng x to the 4th is x squared. So, square natin to. Okay? Then, ito naman is y squared squared. Correct? So, pwede natin write ito like this, no? This is equal to 9x squared plus y squared at saka 9x squared minus y squared. Okay, are you following? No? So, ito yung factorization form. But take note na it could be, na pwede pa natin ma-factor. Actually, it can really be factored pa further. No? As you can see dito, kini siya, ma-factorize pa man siya eh. No? Ma-factorize pa na siya by. Pwede natin siya ma-write into like this. 9x squared plus y squared times the quantity of. Diba this 9x squared may be written as 3x quantity squared. No? So, this again conforms to that formula, no? Sum and product of binomials. Ay, sum and difference, no? Product of sum and difference. So, this can then be expanded, no, or factored into ganito. 9x squared plus y squared times the quantity of 3x plus y, not 3x at saka y, then 3x minus y. And ito na. Ito na yung factorization form. Okay ba? Madali lang ba? Actually, in a board exam, if this would come out sa board exam, there's really no need for you to really factor them like this way, no? Kasi pwede ka man mag-trial and error. What do I mean with that? Ganito, no? Let's say mag-assume tayo ng assume tayo ng values for x and y. If we would assume x equal to 1, no? Assuming x equal to 1 and y equal to 2. Suppose lang, what would be the result nito? Yung original given equation. Diba? That would become equal to 81 times 1 to the 4th, then minus 2 raised to 4. Any assumption will do as long as maging positive integer to. No? Better maging positive integer. So, better make this 1 and y equal to 2. No? Kasi if you would make this 3, baka mas maging malaki na, maging negative na. 0 nga yun. 2 na lang, no? Para positive siya. So, 65. Okay? Now, dapat, substituting the same values of x and y, the values of this must give you product equal to 65 as well. No? Equal to 65 as well. So, pwede ka mag-think, what are factors of 65? Diba? It's apparent na 65 is a multiple of 5. No? So, 65 divided by 5, ilan ba yan? 13. No? So, pwede natin ito ma-write as 5 times 13, right? And actually, that's it. No? Only 5 and 13 are, pwede kasi there are prime factors. But since the original or the factorization of this given expression are three factors, It could be that yung isa sa kanila is 1. No? It could be yung isa sa kanila is 1. Now, to check that, mag-substitute tayo ng the same value of x and y. We assume x equal to 1 and y equal to 2. Tama? Now, if we'll do that, substitute natin. Say, 9 times 1 squared plus 2 squared, it gives us 13. Ito yung nakuha natin. This represents 13. Pwede natin i-rearrange ito. 13 times 5 times 1. No? The next naman, next naman, if we will try that second factor, this, may delete. The second factor, 3x plus y. If we would substitute x equal to 1 and y equal to 2, we would get 5. No, 3 times 1 plus 2 is 5. No? Ito yun, 5. And um, if we are gonna make x equal to 1 and y equal to 2 in this third factor, ito, no? We would get an answer of 1. So, 13, 5, and 1. Diba? So, pwede ganyan. Yung pag-evaluate mo. There are times kasi that the question is this. Which of the following gives one of the factors? No? One of the factors of this given factor. So, it could be that ito lang yung nasa choice, no, nasa choices, or ito, no? And the rest are incorrect. No? So, pwede ka mag-trial and error. Mag-assume ka ng values ng x and y. In a way, sanay naman kayo sa pag-assume, di ba? Wala yung nag-answer. Okay. Uy, may nag-answer. Now, let me tell you one of the, as well, of the calculator. Our calculator can also do a prime factorization. For example, the 715, no? It is apparent that 5 is one of the factors. This is a multiple of 5. So, in order for us to know the other prime factors, no? Pwede natin magamit yung pfac button dito, no? Yung degrees, minutes, seconds, shift pfac. So, shift pfac gives you 5 times 11 times 13. It's like the breakdown, no? Or the factoring of 715. It's 5 times 11 times 13. No? So, if we would try 65, input muna natin yan, then equal, then try shift, then pfac. Ito. And it would give you 5 times 13. Of course, it wouldn't show anymore the 1, no? Kasi 1 is not considered a prime number, no? A prime number kasi is a number that is only divisible by 1 on itself, no? For example, 2 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 13 or 11, no? 17, they are prime factors. No? But 1, they are prime integers, but 1 is not considered a prime number. No? Okay, so yan yung pfac function. Now let's proceed. No? Let's try to solve that letter C. 8c raised to 6 minus 27d raised to 9. Okay. So, pwede naman, di ba, yung Casio fx na 1ex? Hindi pwede. Merong, uh, parang walang ex, no? Hindi pwede yan. Okay, sige. Again, try to solve this letter C. 8c raised to 6 minus 27d raised to 9. Kamu daw, be? I-practice yung analytical skills ninyo, be. I want you to factorize this. No? Use the given formulas, no? Go. Yeah, i-try. Okay, sige. Pwede pa scroll down, sir. Uh-huh. Down or up? What's the answer? Okay. Ako na lang. Ako raman gihapon, no? Ako na lang tanan. So, we are to factorize this. Diba? As you can see, 8 and 27 are perfect cubes, no? 8 is 2 cube, 27 is 3 cube, no? And also, 6 and 9 are multiples of 3. So, it's clear, no, that we could write it into this form. Hindi siya. Now, to i-cube root mo yan, the cube root of this is 2c squared. Di ba? 2c squared. So, 2c squared cube. Then, if cube root mo ito, that is 3d cube. Cube. Correct? 2 times 3, 6. 3 times 3 is 9. No? So, this somewhat conforms to this formula. Okay, remember this formula? Kini. No? X cube minus y cube. Now, its factorization form is x minus y times x squared plus xy times y squared. Okay, there is no 2 dito ha. Ayan lang. No? So, we're gonna make x equal to that 2c and y equal to that 3d cube. No? So, uh, evaluate, that is equal to what? Okay, first, x minus y. So, 2c squared minus 3d cube. But how about this? No? For that, x becomes 2c. Ito yun. Ito yun dapat. Ito yung x squared. No? Ito naman yung xy. Ito naman yung y squared. Okay? So, after that, pwede natin ma-simplify, no? So, you can simplify this then to what? I think we cannot factor it any further, no? So, that is equal to kini. Ano siya? Ayos ba? Pwede agad tayo mag-trial and error dito, no? Mag-trial and error daw tayo, be. Now, suppose we're gonna make C equal to ano? Assume C equal to, anong gusto niyo? Let's say 2. And D is equal to 1. 2 and 1. 485. Now, ano yung prime factors ng 485? Now, using the calculator again, 485 equal, then P fact. P fact. It's 5 times 97. Huh? 5 times 97. Yan. Now, if the question is, which of the choices gives the one of the factors? So, pwede mo lang i-substitute yung mga assumption mo. No? Since you assume 2, C equal to 2, and D equal to 1, i-substitute mo dito. No? Making C equal to 2, D equal to 1, this should be any one of these. No? And it gives 5. No, ito is 5. And ito naman, this should give you 97. Making C equal to 2 and 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 D equal to 1. No? C 97. 5 times 97 is 485. So you may do that not in your board exam. No? If the question is which of the following gives one of the factors. No? Or pwede, let's say, the choices are 2c squared minus 3d cubed. Then the other one is 2c cubed minus 3d squared. Like, pinaliktad lang yung mga exponents. No? Whatever you get, upon substituting c equal to 2 and d equal to 1, pwede mo then pwede mo i-divide yan. No? I-divide mo yung nakuha mong value, 485, by this. And if you would get a whole number, that probably is the answer. But if you wouldn't get a whole number, that absolutely is not the answer. No? So, pwede ka mag-ganyan. Mag-discuss lang tayo more of that, no? Sa refresher, yung mga techniques ba? Techniques in attacking such problems, no? Instead of the conventional way. Along the way, marami tayong matutunan na ganyan. Okay? Ayos. Excuse me. Okay. Now, marami pang mga factorization formulas na pwede kong ma-example. Then again, they're just formula based, no? So, pwede kayo mag-practice niyan na maghanap kayo ng mga example from this book I posted, no? I've uploaded. Then, mag-practice kayo. Expect that the uh, uh, topics, no, in this Saturday's exam would be somewhat like this. Okay? No, so, maybe would include topics that I have not discussed. Kasi, napaka-broad ng, napaka-broad ng algebra. Okay? And I cannot discuss them all thoroughly. No, so, please do your part, no? Mag-aral kayo. Okay? Do not just parang rely on what we have given and stay there, no? Or just focus on what we have given. We're just guiding you guys no, kung ano yung proper na aralin, no? But that doesn't mean na lahat talaga ng topic may discuss namin, no? So, if pwede, kayo ng, mag-take kayo ng mga advice namin. Whenever we say, aralin niyo yan, no? So, aralin niyo yung mga problems na ganito, no? From reference books, no? Or pwede rin, mag-aral kayo sa Mathematics Volume 1 and Volume 2 ni Sir Gile, no? Engineering Mathematics, Volume 1 and 2. So, I've learned a lot no, from that book. Okay? Actually, dyan ako na-master sa math, no? From his book. What if x cubed minus y cubed or x cubed plus y cubed and even higher exponents, sir? Okay, there's a good question. Actually, there still is no factorization formulas for that, no? Meron din. So, for example, no, let's say x plus wait ha. Dito pala, no? Let's say x raised to 5 plus y raised to 5. Meron din itong factorization formula. X plus y times x raised to 4, no? Minus x y cube, okay? No, x cube y plus x y x squared y squared, okay? Minus x y cube plus y cube, y to the fourth, no? Ito yung one of the factorization formulas, no? May mga pattern yan, no? If I would try to simplify this, I would ask the MATCAD to simplify this. I should get that x cube, x raised to 5, y raised to 5. See? Nakuha ko talaga, no? So, yan yung mga mga factorization formulas. Another is if, if negative to. If negative to, dapat, what would happen is, maging negative to, and ito, positive lang lahat. No? Positive lang lahat. So, if you'll try to notice, no? If I'm gonna make this, negative, klaro lang ba? So, okay. If I'm gonna make this negative, and positive to, positive, positive, positive. I got here, x raised to 5 minus y raised to 5. See? So, yun yung mga factorization formulas, no? If odd number, no? I don't know if even number, let me check. Kasi medyo nakalimutan ko ito. It was discussed to us way back grade 3, no? So, if this is 4, uh, is it just try to make this x cube squared 1 then y cube? I suppose it's not. para hindi ito. Simplify. Yeah. Ito rin, no? Factorization formula if raised to 4. But how about if negative ito? Negative to, and I'm gonna make this positive. Ah, it ano talaga, it confirms din talaga, no? So, pwede, maano natin, ma-generalize natin. If x is raised to n plus y raised to n, no? Its factorization formula is x plus y, then ito is x raised to n minus 1 plus x raised to n minus 2 y plus so on, no? So on and so forth. Okay. Then this would be plus x raised to 1, then y raised to n minus 2, then hanggang y raised to 2. But you would have to make the signs alternating dito. Signs are alternating. Minus, plus, then hanggang magiging ano ito? Hanggang magiging minus or plus, no? Plus or minus. Okay? The result would be this. Okay? So, maraming factorization formulas. But they are like complicated factorization formulas na, no? So that's why I did not include it anymore. Okay? If ever man lalabas yan, you can just do trial and error. No? You can just do trial and error. It's not really essential na dapat you must know them all. No? Ako, of course, I could know them. No? I could memorize them kasi grade 3 pa yan discuss sa amin. No? Pero sa inyo guys, okay lang. No? As long as you know how to do trial and error. No? It would just be fine. Like, it's really not big of a deal. Okay? Now, let's move on to division. Now, so we have talk about multiplication, special product, at saka ano, uh, factoring. Okay? Dapat n minus 1 din yung dulo. Yeah, tama ka. N minus 1 din yung dulo. No? So, division of ano tayo, multinomials. Di ba, as we all know, maraming methods in dividing. No? Usually we use long division. In dividing numbers, how do we do long division? Diba? There is a dividend and a divisor. Pa-remove ng simulator. Sorry. Okay, emulator. Okay, so whenever we divide numbers, diba? For example, 784 divided by 3. Okay, this is how we do it, diba? So we divide it by starting dito sa leftmost. 7 divided by 3 is about 2. No? So 2. Then 2 times 3. I-multiply natin. 6. Then we then subtract it. Correct? Subtract natin. So it's 8. It's 1. Then bring down this 8. And 18 divided by 3 is 6. No? Exactly 6. No? So 18. So maging 0 ito. Then bring down 4. 4 divided by 3 is about 1. No? So 1 times 3 is 3. Then the difference is 1. Ito yung tinatawag nating remainder. Ito naman tinatawag nating coefficient. No? The integral of the coefficient. So, if we're to get the coefficient talaga, no, it's 261 and 1 over 3. No? Yan yung coefficient. Yan yung quotient if 784 is divided by 3. No? 261 and 1/3. Okay? So, if we are to divide a polynomial, pwede tayo mag long division, no? Ito yung parang dividend, no? Let's say polynomial p of x. Ito yung divisor d of x, no? Whatever we'll get here, that would be the quotient, no? And if we get a value dito not equal to 0, no? A function of x or a constant, then the quotient, if we are to divide p of x by d of x, is equal yan to q of x plus r of x all over p of x. I am making these, all over d of x. I'm making these as functions of x, no? Functions of x sila, so that, um, malaman nyo na, they are either functions or constants of x, no? So, that's how we, evaluate long division. Now, I know that you also know how to, you also know that there is what we call synthetic division. But take note, synthetic division can only be used if the divisor, this d of x, is a binomial, no, linear binomial, not quadratic, not cubic, no, but linear binomial. For example, just 3x plus 1, or x minus 3, or x plus 1, or x plus 3. No? If yan yung divisor, we can do synthetic division. We're gonna be discussing that later. No? But ngayon, since the divisor dito is a trinomial, specifically quadratic trinomial, di ba kasi the highest term is x squared, na ito yung divisor, then we should use long division. Okay? So, let's apply long division in this uh, problem. So, applying long division, ito. Isulat ko na lang, no? I'm gonna use my pen. So, the dividend is x raised to 4 minus 16. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a space for the cubic, quadratic, and linear terms. No, kasi they are not they are not present, di ba? But I have to leave a space there kasi later on we'll be involving those terms. No? So the divisor is sulat natin dito, x squared plus 3x plus 1. Okay? Now, how are we going to perform long division? So, the same as what we did kanina, let's start with the rightmost, no? Leftmost, I mean. X to the fourth, divided by the rightmost dito. Leftmost dito. X to the fourth divided by x squared. Diba? That is equal to x raised to 2. X squared. No? After that, multiply this then to the whole divisor. Dapat not just the first, no? Whole divisor. So that is equal to x to the fourth plus 3x cubed plus x squared. Okay? So as you see, it was good, no, that we leave some space, no, for those missing terms. Kasi, isubtract natin ito, no? Meron talagang mga dapat include na other terms. So this is negative. Makancel man ito. This will become negative 3x cubed plus x squared. No, magiging minus pala. Minus x squared. Okay? I-bring down natin dito. No? After that, dito naman tayo mag-divide. Negative 3x cubed divided by this. So, divided by x squared, una tayo sa first term. The result, the quotient is negative 3x. No? Para yan yung matira if i-cancel natin yung x squared. Okay? So, multiply that to the whole divisor. The product would be negative 3x cubed minus 9x squared minus 3x. Okay? Then, subtracting this gives us what? What's the difference? Makancel again ito. No? So, this would give us, maging plus naman ito effectively. Maging 8x squared. No? Plus 3x minus 16. Okay? Then, 8x squared divided by x squared. So, you can still divide, no? The quotient is 8. Makancel yung x squared. Then, multiply to the whole divisor. This is equal to 8x squared plus 24x plus 8. Okay? Then, subtract again. Subtract. No? And the difference is what? The difference is negative 21x then minus 24. No? And here, we cannot divide any further. Kasi, x na lang man ito. Ito, x squared. This has a higher degree. The divisor has higher degree than this. No? So, we could not divide any further. And that's it. No? Or, if we are to write the proper algebraic expression nito, no? Of the whole quotient, wait muna ha. Dito ko ilagay, no? The quotient oops, the quotient if uh, x raised to 4 minus 16 is divided by x squared plus 3x plus 1 is equal, this is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 8, no? Then plus the remainder is negative 21x minus 24, then dapat all over the divisor. All over the divisor. Yan. No? So, mo na siya. If we're gonna do a cross multiplication dito, so cross multiply, what do I mean with that? Like, multiply ko ito sa other side, no? Expect that the result at the left side, at the right side, would be equal to that x raised to 4 minus 16, no? So, if I would multiply this with this, okay, simplify ko yan, or I think na-simplify na, no? It has given me x raised to 4 minus x, minus 16, no? Which is indeed the same with the numerator dito, no? So, ganun yan. This is how we write the, the quotient, no? Of this divided by, if there is a remainder. So, if ever this is missing, if ever we got a zero dito, no? If naging zero ito, if zero yan, ibig sabihin yan, this x squared plus 3x is a factor of x to the fourth minus 16. It's a factor. Now, if there is no remainder, okay? If it's not, now if there is a remainder, aside from zero, then that divisor is not a factor. Okay? Ayos? Kinsay Tagalanao del Norte. Kinsay ganahan diha group study Casamira Labangon. Pwede. Siningan ra ta. Brian. Siningan. Now next, I want you to divide this. Practice ha, practice. Wait, wala yung wait, where are you? Ito, wala yung I want you to try this problem. Kayo mag-solve, no? Divide 4x cubed minus 13x minus 22 by x minus 3. Okay, use long division. Okay, and tell me what is your answer. Now, written in this form, ha? Written in this form. Kini, written in this form. Go. Kini. Practice. Everyone must try, no? Ang dili mag-solve, minus 10 sa board exam. Sir, ano advice mo sa medyo mabagal mag-solve? Pakibilisan. Keep on practicing. Of course, no? That's how we, becomes more faster. Okay? You try to solve this today. Everyone, use your sketch papers there, no? And i-post ninyo sa Padlet. Maka-post sa Padlet sa solution, plus 10 sa board exam. Dali. Okay, tapos na. What is your solution to that problem? What is your answer? Well, yung ipakita ko dito is ano na lang ha. Yung solution na lang ha. Kamo na lang subay yan eh. No? So the answer is 4x squared plus 12x plus 23. No? So the quotient is this. And the remainder is 47. Or the answer is 4x squared plus 12x plus 23 plus 47 all over x minus 3. Nice. Kana, good. So good. Nag-loading. Ikaw po yung nakaser, no? Yeah, Dayan. Okay, ba't kakayanin ko ito for you? Charot. Na. Sige. So, let's continue. Okay. Wait, sabi ni. So, let's discuss remainder and factor theorem. No? So, di ba, yung algorithm kanina, para bang we have written it in the form, ano, uh, if p of x is uh, divided by uh, divisor d of x, no? Or f of x is divided by p of x, the quotient is q of x, then plus remainder r of x over p of x, no? So f of x would be equal to ano? Equal to q p of x times q of x plus r of x. Okay? So ito yung division algorithm for polynomials, no? Let me show you. Wait. Ito. Kana siya ba yun? Gani. Ito. Okay? So, Q of x is the quotient, R of x is the remainder, no? In the division of f of x by P of x. Now, remainder theorem. Ano ba yung remainder theorem? If polynomial f of x is divided by x minus c, no? The remainder is simply f of c. Okay? If this is being divided by x minus c, the remainder would be just f of c. Substitute mo lang, no? For example, if that is being divided by x plus 3, no? Dapat c is equal to negative 3. If that is divided by x minus 1, dapat c is equal to positive 1. Okay, yan yung remainder theorem. No, whatever we'll get, substituting x equal to negative 3, if divided by x plus 3, that is the remainder. Now, factor theorem naman is this. A polynomial f of x has a factor x minus c if and only if f of c is equal to 0. So whenever we substitute c equal to negative 3, let's say, no, we found the function to be 0, that simply means x plus 3 is a factor of the polynomial. Okay? How are we going to apply that? For example, dito. Ito. Find the remainder if f of x is equal to x cubed minus 3x squared plus x plus 5 uh, is divided by x minus 2. So find the remainder if this function is divided by x minus 2. So there's no need for us to do a long division. No? All we have to do is to apply to apply remainder theorem. So if f of x is divided by x minus 2, the remainder should be equal to f of 2. Ganun lang. F of 2. So all you have to do is to make this x equal to 2 cubed minus 3 times 2 squared, okay, plus 5, plus 2 plus 5. Okay? That is equal to 3. No? equal to 3. So, okay ba? I don't know if makalculate ba dito. X cubed minus 3x squared plus x plus 5 all over x minus 2. Divide. Wala. Walang function dito sa matka that could evaluate. Just a sec, ha? Wala. Ito. I used partial fraction na. It gives me x squared minus x minus 1. Ito yung quotient and the remainder is 3. 3 over x minus 2. No? So, if we would divide it now, that's what we would get. X squared minus x minus 1 plus 3 over x minus 2. So, instead of doing a long division, no, pwede lang uh, pwede lang mag remainder theorem. Okay? Pwede lang mag remainder theorem. I-substitute lang natin. No? Ah, so if we're gonna do the long division, dugay kayo, no? Dugay kayo mahuman. Okay, but pwede lang din. Pwede lang din. Walang problema. If gusto ninyo. Okay? Another problem. Ito. Which of the following is a factor of x cubed minus 4x squared plus 3x plus 2? So, one way to solve this problem is by applying remainder theorem or factor theorem. No? Um, but trial and error. Through trial and error. For example, letter A. No? Sabi dyan, it's equal to x plus 1. So, let's try, no? Let's try to check what would be the remainder if x cubed minus 4x squared plus 3x plus 2 is divided by x plus 1. No, so, ang gagawin natin, take to the letter A is x plus 1, ha? A is x plus 1. No, so, let's try to evaluate f of negative 1 kasi c dito is negative 1. No? F of negative 1 is this. No? Gawin nating 1 ito. Yan. So, evaluating that will give us 2. It's not 0. No? Not 0. So, that means, what? That means x plus 1 is not a factor. No, hindi siya factor. Is not, natanimtak ko na, not a factor. Kasi it's not equal to 0 man. No? If we would try letter B is what? X minus 1. So let's try making x equal to C. No? So x is equal to C. X equal to 1. So f of 1 yung evaluate natin. So evaluating f of 1, pwede diretso ko na lang, no? I would get 2 as well, no? So it also means x minus 1 is not a factor. Okay? Then letter C, it's equal to what? Letter C is x plus 2. No? So, I'm gonna make x equal to negative 2. No? So, f of negative 2 yung evaluate natin. What is f of negative 2? So, f of negative 2 is equal to this. Ito. Making this x equal to negative 2. Evaluating that, it's negative 28. So, again, it's not a factor. X plus 2 is not a factor. And letter D, no? X minus 2. So, dapat gawin natin f of 2 yan. So, evaluating f of 2 actually gives us 0. No? So, it means x minus 2 is a factor. Okay? Is a factor. Suma na siya. So, wala na mo man negative. Ang 1 sa negative 1. Okay. Dapat negative 1 ito. Negative 1, negative 1. Negative 6 pala dapat yan. But again, no? Hindi siya 0. Sorry for that. Hindi siya 0. Okay, sunod. So, may mga comment ninyo ha? Ano itong mga comment ninyo? Sa ako, ora ba nag-sparkle si sir? Pag sure, ay. Nag-sparkle. Sir, sa board exam, is there any way ma-check namin kung tama ba sagot namin kagaya ng sa'yo? Is there a way? Yeah, maraming way. Like, mga reverse checking mo ba? No? Depende yan sa mga questions. Sir, ibalik ang na Superman na style nga buhok. Superman na style. Eh, Superman. Ano man? Okay, sige, next. Dito naman tayo. Find a polynomial f of x of degree 3 that has two that has zeros 2, negative 1, and 3. Okay. Ano yung zeros? Asan ang zeros by? Okay. Zeros of polynomial function f of x are values of x. Values of x. Let's make f of x equal to 0. Okay? So, mo na siyang 0, no? So, for example, if 2 is is a 0, no? So, f of 2 is 0, no? If negative 1 is a 0, so f of negative 1 is a 0. If f of 3 is a 0, f of 3 is a 0, no? Now, in a certain polynomial function of a degree 3, di ba? The function could be equal to, let's write this like this: ax cubed, no? Plus bx squared plus cx plus d, right? Na ito yung polynomial function. Or pwede rin ma-write natin ito into, into factored form. Okay? Now, if you write natin ito into factored form, dapat, uh, lagay muna natin yung coefficient ng first term, a. Dapat, uh, yung mga roots ng factors ito are these 2, negative 1, and 3. It should be x minus 2, no? X plus 1, at saka x minus 3. In order that this would become 0 if x is 2, x is negative 1, and x is 3. Diba? If x is 2, maging 0 man ito. If x is 1, maging 0 man ito. X is negative 1. If x is positive 3, maging 0 ito. So, ito dapat. No? Ito dapat. Okay? So, after that, you will then, uh, you may then expand. So, expanding this, pwede unahin mo ito, no? Ano yung expansion yan? That is x squared, but that is x squared minus x minus 2, no? Yung expansion yan. Now, then after that, i-multiply mo naman yung x squared minus x times x minus 3. Na ito at saka ito. Kasi ito, no, has a product of this. So, if we are to expand this, we would get an answer of x cubed minus 4x squared plus 6 if we would do manual multiplication, no? So, the function is equal to a times this. Okay? 8 times that. No? Yun yung function. Okay? Or pwede rin, i-expand mo siya. No? You may write it like this. No? If A is 1, then f of x is what? F of x is equal to x cubed minus 4x plus x plus 6. Okay? So, mga na ba yun? Whew! Kapoy naman. Now, how about synthetic division? So, as I've told you kanina, we can only do synthetic division if the divisor is a linear binomial. So, for example, ito. 2x raised to 4 plus 5x cubed minus 2x minus 8. If it's divided by x plus 3, what would be the quotient and the remainder? Okay? Uh, Pwede lang mag-long division ka actually if you're just asked to get the quotient and remainder. But actually, it would be easier if you do synthetic division. So question, how to do synthetic division? Paano mag-synthetic division? So ito, okay? Sini ha? 2x raised to 4 plus 5x cubed minus 2x minus 8. So yung unang gagawin mo, i-list mo lang yung mga coefficients. Coefficients ng dividend. 2, 5, di ba? There's supposedly x squared, no? But since wala siya, hindi siya present, make it 0, no? 0 for the x squared, negative 2 for the linear, negative 8 for the constant, no? Then, place the c dito. If the divisor is x minus c yung ilagay mo dito, and that is negative 3, no? C is equal to negative 3. Okay? So, how are we gonna do synthetic division? Okay? Ito lang yung unang gagawin mo. First, i-add mo lang no, yung mga down dito or etong first term, i-bring down mo lang. This is 2. Okay? Then, multiply this no, to dito. Okay, multiply. So, 2 times negative 3, kalkyuha daw eh. Diha. So, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, no? And after that, i-add ni sila. Add lang talaga, no? 5 plus negative 6, it's negative 1. Correct? Next, multiply again. Multiply. Negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. Okay, I hope you are just following. No? Then, 0 plus 3 is, of course, 3. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Negative 2 plus negative 9 is negative 11. Negative 11 times negative 3 is positive 33. Okay? And negative 8 plus 33 is equal to positive 25. No? Ganun siya. Now, this is what we call the depressed equation. No? I mean the depressed coefficients. No? The last value dito would be the remainder. Ito yung remainder. Ito, the coefficients of the depressed equation. So, the quotient should be 2x raised to 3. Bakit? Kasi the degree dito is 4. So, dapat the degree ng quotient mo is minus 1. No? It should be now cube. Okay ba? So, 2x cubed minus x squared, no, descending ito, plus 3x minus 11. 11 would be the constant term. This 25 would be the remainder. So, if we would write this in proper form, it's 25 over x plus 3. Okay? Ito yung parang quotient niya, no? Plus remainder. Okay? Quotient plus remainder. So, that's how to do synthetic division. Okay ra, no? Wait muna ha. Any question? Okay. Wala na may question. No question so far, sir. Am I too fast, guys? Napakabilis mo ba? Daw be X and Y na ang involved, sir. Aha. Bakit may zero sa gitna? For the power of 2. Yeah. Sir, magamit ba always asymptotic like sa long division? No. Again, meron siyang limitation. No, it could not be used if ever the divisor, let's say, the divisor natin is x squared minus 3. We couldn't use it anymore kasi x squared naman yan. No? Unless if x minus 3 yan, pwede. But if x squared na, hindi na pwede yung syntactic. No? Dapat mag-long division ka na yan. Okay? Mag-long division ka na yan. Okay. Ay, okay. Padayon na ta mga madi. Okay. So, ngayon, uh, let's talk about equations, no? So we have been dealing with uh, uh, expressions. Whenever we say expression, expression doesn't have an equal sign yet, no? Wala siyang equal to 0. For example, x cubed minus 4x plus x plus 6. This is just an expression, no? Algebraic expression. If that is f of x equal to that, function yan. If this is equal to something, let's say equal to 12, equation na yan. No? Now, in solving for equation, of course, no, the best way to do that is by doing shift solve. No? Mag-shift solve na lang ito mga madi. No? So, evaluate this. Solve the equation 8x minus 2. Let me turn on the calculator muna. Okay. Madi. But I think no, everyone among you already knows how to do shift solve, no? Kung saan pag-graduate, unless if uh, graduate ka nung 19 forgotten, no, maybe meron sa inyo, no, hindi marunong mag-shift solve, no? Anong klaseng calculator kaya yung ginagamit noon? Couldn't imagine your life before. You were so good if you were able to graduate back then. No, wala yung shift solve. Okay, so after inputting the data, shift, then calc, no? And it would ask solve for x, then it would give you 0.41666666, no? That is the solution of the equation, no? Or the root of the equation, no? If you wanna get the answer in fraction form, just press answer then equal. It would go back to its fraction, 5/12. Lo, I'm one. Don't know ship so 2002 graduate here. So, indeed, no, meron talaga, no? So, grabe, I couldn't imagine that the life, no, without ship so. So, good news, our calculator can solve for roots. Okay, solve for solution. All we have to do is again input the equation, no? Then press shift calc. Okay? Press shift calc. So the answer was 5 over 12. No? If we would do a manual evaluation ito, this is how we would do it. No, kini siya. Okay? Medyo hassle, no? Like, expand mo pa, then solve for x, no? Until you would get the right answer. Okay? Well, there are times that we would have to do this, no? There are times better i-shift solve na lang. Okay? Another question. Sige namin. Solve the equation 3x over x minus 2 is equal to 1 plus 6 over x minus 2. How would you solve it? Or, okay, what would be the answer? Try to do shift solve. I-shift solve daw ko, no? Pwede ra shift solve pag exam, sir? Of course. No? Pwede Harel. Regards daw Tilma, sir. Padi. Ay, okay. Dali. No? Answerin na ninyo, Mads. Is it to? Wala na mosulod sa ako ulo madi. The answer is 2. Somebody posted the one. Can solve, sir. If shift solve, can solve. Why is that? Why is that can solve? Sir, gikapoy na ako akal Q. Can solve na daw. Is it daw? Sige daw. 3x over x minus 2 is equal to 1 plus 6 over x minus 2. Shift calc. This is nihang naman akong calc, sir. taga ni ba? Oy, console gid. Console gid, yeah. Cannot solve daw po. Okay, so meron ding nagamit ng Casio, no? Okay lang for now, no? Kasi almost the same lang man yung ano, function. Console gid. Why is it console? Okay, why is it console? Now, console sir, pero to ang answer. If we would evaluate this using the ano, we would get 2, no? If i-cross multiply natin, then simplify, no, or multiply both sides by x minus 2, no, by that divisor ba? I mean, denominator ba? No? We would get x equal to 2. But take note, no, na if we would substitute that solution, no, di ba, the root, no, or the zero of an equation, or the solution of an equation, okay, the solution, the value of x, okay, the value of x yun, okay, of an equation, is a value that satisfies the original equation. What do I mean satisfy? Like, equal talaga ba? The left side is equal to the right side. If 0 is what's at the right side, maging 0 dapat din yung left side. Substituting that solution. Now, Is x equal to 2 a solution? Take note that if we would try to evaluate 3 times 2 over 2 minus 2, what would happen sa denominator? May 0 yan. 3 times 2, it's 6 over 0. What is 6 over 0? Diba? It's error. No? Because that is undefined. No? So, it means there is no solution for this. No? So, that means the solution to this is an empty set. No? An empty set. There is no solution. Okay? Parang wala kang ilagay dito ba? If one is a solution, you may just place one. But since one is not a solution or there is no solution, it should be an empty set or a null. Okay? Parang yung diameter na symbol, no? The solution is a null. Okay? Ang null solution. So that's an answer to this. If ever you'd find a math error, that may be the case, no? There is no solution for that. Okay? Ayos. Okay. Sige. Now, how about this? X plus 1 all over 3x plus 6 is equal to 3 over x plus 2x plus 6 all over x times 3x plus 6. What is the solution? X plus 1 all over 3x plus 6 is equal to 3 over x plus 2x plus 6 all over x times 3x plus 6. Okay, shift solve natin. Shift solve. What will we get? Processing. The answer is 12. Okay, is that correct? 12. The question, is it just 12? Kasi there are times na in a certain equation, there are more than one solution. No? Uh, what does that mean? It could be kasi that uh, this the graphs of this intersect at 2 points, no? With two different values of x, no? If i-graph natin yung left side at saka right side, reduction sa ano ba? Sa analytic geometry. The solution of a certain equation, no, is the point where the graphs of the curve intersect. Okay? Now, maybe that these two would intersect at 2 points, no? Then that means there should be two roots, no? But to check that, pwede tayo mag-shift calc again, no? And assume tayo ng, let's say, negative number, negative 20. If it would turn back to 12 still, no? Then that means that's the only, ano, that could mean that that's the only solution. No? Processing gihapon. 12 pa rin. Not 12 pa rin. So, that's it, no? Shift calc, if I'm gonna try 50, if 12 pa rin ito, then that means isa na talaga yung solution. Okay. So, 12 pa rin talaga. No? So, that's it. There's only one solution. Okay? The proper solution to this is eto, no? If you would solve that manually, you would get two roots, x equal to 2 at saka x equal to 12. negative 2 at saka x equal to 12. But if you would try to substitute x equal to negative 2 to the original equation, the denominator would become 0. No? So, the only solution should just be 12. No? Should just be 12. Ganun. Now, how about if we are to solve for the roots of x squared minus 10x minus 24? Okay? Now, there are many ways to solve for the roots of a quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation, no? Quadratic equation is in this form, like ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, no? So, quadratic equations have at most two roots, no, but not necessarily containing two roots, no. It could be that there is only one root. It could be that there is no real root. Okay? So, ganun siya. Now, to solve this, there are many ways. Pwede ka mag-factoring. Now, if mag-factoring tayo, now mag-think ka lang ng factors of negative 24. What are factors of negative 24? Diba? The factors of negative 24 are, pwede, 1 and negative 24. Pwede rin, negative 1 at saka positive 24. Pwede rin, 2 at saka negative 12. Pwede rin, negative 2 at saka 12. Marami. 3 and 8, negative 8. Negative 3 and positive 8. No? 4 and negative 6. 6 and negative 4. Now, these are factors of negative 24. After that, look at the middle term. No? Which of these factors or set of factors that have a sum of negative 10? No? So, it's equal to this, di ba? Yan siya. The sum of 2 and negative 12 is equal to negative 10. So, that should be the factors. So, the factored form should be x plus 2 at saka x minus 12. No? X plus 2 at saka x minus 12. So, as you can see, the roots are the roots are either x equal to negative 2 or x is equal to 12. So, ito yung dalawa. No? Dalawa yung factors. Okay? Dalawa siya. No? Another way to solve that is by, of course, shift solve. No, we can solve that using shift solve. But limitation of the shift solve is that it can only solve for a root one at a time. No? So, x squared minus 10x plus 24. I mean, minus 24 equal to 0. So, shift cap. Oops, sorry. 12. If you want to get the other one, mag-assume ka ng negative value. Let's say negative 20. No? And it gives you negative 2. So, there are two roots. No? Another is by quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is equal to negative b, no, plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, no? Ito yung quadratic formula. But actually, there's no need for us to solve it like this, no? Kasi meron man tayong equation dito, mode 5. Okay? So, in mode 5, okay, everyone have mode 5, mode, then 5, equation. So, it will show you this, no? Pero hindi mo na ito yung gagamitin natin or solve natin. Dito tayo, down, no? It show you quadratic, cubic, at saka quartic. No? And of course, this is a quadratic equation. So, choose one. And input ka lang. 1, negative 10, negative 24. Okay? Then, after that, press equal. And it will show you the roots. X sub 1 is equal to 12. X sub 2 is equal to negative 2. Now, there are times that it could only show you one root. Now, for example, let's say, no, let me think of an example. Let's say this is 6. Then ito is 9. No? X squared plus 6x plus 9. Okay? That for sure would give me one root. No? See? It's only one. Kasi x squared plus 6x squared plus 6x plus 9 is or can be factored to x minus x plus 3 squared. Correct? So that's why there's only one root. No? It has shown me only one root. So, kanina, there were 2 roots. Now, merong times na imaginary yung roots, no? Imaginary roots. Wait, saan ba yung, oops, mawala yung, wait muna guys ha. Nawala ako ang, where are you? Hey, hey, hey. Hey Siri.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please say
Wala Siri. Kasi yung, yung mouse ko class na wala. Ay, yung cursor. Yung arrow. Don't know what's happening. Dito. Okay. Dahil pala sa pen. That's why. I'm sorry about that. No? Okay? So, meron ding times, again guys, meron ding times that would give imaginary roots. Now, for example, let's say, I'm gonna make this equal to ano? Equal to, let's say, 50. Ano, ano lang, kahit 12 lang, no? So, if 12 yan, see, imaginary root, no? So, may mga ganyan. Okay? So, pwede mode 5 lang. I know many of you already know that, no? But for the sake of ano lang ba, refreshing the functions of the calculator. Okay? Next problem. This one, let's make this as our last problem for tonight, no? Find all rational solutions of the equation. 3x raised to 4 plus 14x cubed plus 14x squared minus 8x minus 8 equal to 0. Actually, the solution to this should be rational root theorem, which is medyo mahaba, no? Kasi you would have to list all the possible roots. How? How to list the possible roots? For example, no? Di ba 8 yung constant? It's impossible that the root is either 5, no? Or 3. No, it's impossible that that would be 7. No, bakit? Kasi if 3 or 5 or 7 is a root, then that constant should be ano, a multiple of either 3, 5 or 7. Okay? But since 8 yan, hindi pwede ito parang cancel yan. So the possible roots ito are pwede 1, pwede 2, pwede 4, no? Pwede 1/3, pwede 2/3, pwede 4/3. Bakit? Kasi meron man siyang ano, 3 na constant. Okay, so that's the rational root theorem. And also, pwede natin include yung mga corresponding negative signs nila, no? And i-apply natin yung ano, yung factor or remainder theorem to find which of them is a root. No, if maging 0 siya, let's say if we have to make x equal to 1, no, and we found this to be 0, that means x equal to 1 is a root, no? So ganyan, if x equal to 2 makes this 0, then x equal to 2 is the root, is one of the roots, no? But good thing about our calculator is that it can solve up to fourth degree polynomial equation, no? So mode 5 pa rin, then that is quartic, no? Quartic is fourth degree polynomial. So a dito corresponds to the coefficient of x to the fourth. So this is 3, then next followed by 14, next 14 again, next negative 8, next negative 8. Okay? So, up to a, di ba? Kasi there are 5 terms, no? Including the constant. Plus and equal, these are the roots. Negative 2.732, negative 2, negative 2/3, and negative 0.732. So, there are exactly 4 roots. No, there are exactly 4 real roots. Somehow, the x sub 1 and x sub 4 in this calculator result, no, they are irrational. What? Ano yung irrational number? Irrational number ay ano yan? Parang that's a number as a result of taking the square root of a non-perfect square. Let's say square root of 5. No, irrational yung result niyan, or square root of 7. Irrational yan. If we would take the square root of 9, of course 9 is perfect square, it would become 3. No? Pero square root of a non-perfect square, let's say square root of 8, that is irrational number, no? So, mga irrational ni siya, bay. No? Irrational na siya. Okay? But 2 and negative 3 dito, ay negative 2 and negative 2 thirds dito, they are rational, no? So, rational roots siya. So, the rational roots are negative 2 and negative 2 thirds. Okay? As you can see, di ba? I've listed them. Now, negative 2 is part dito, no? You see that? Negative 2 thirds is part dito. So, that's one of the possible roots that I've listed. So, yan yung rational root theorem. Okay? Yan yung rational root theorem. No? Malist mo yung possible rational roots. Okay, next meeting, maybe I'll be discussing how to factorize this, no? Like, factorize, pwede pa-example ko yan sa inyo, no? Factor this expression. Okay, maningil ko na next meeting. What is the factor of that? No? So, ang gagawin mo is that after finding for the rational root, negative 2 and negative 2 thirds, you may then apply long or synthetic division to reduce it, not to, to find the other factors. Kasi, the other factors ito would be quadratic, like the first two factors would be x plus 2 at saka 3x plus 2. No? And the last factor, I do not know. But if we are to multiply these three factors, the result would be this. No? So, pwede natin apply yan in factoring. No? Yung rational root theorem. Okay ba? But if the power is just up to 4, pwede i-calculator na diretso. No? No need na factorize. No need na i-apply yung rational root theorem. Oh, nag-thank you naman. O pag ko na human. Okay. So, it's already 8:40, no? 8:39. Hanggang dito lang muna tayo ngayon. Medyo ikapoy si Sir. Okay, so it's so nice to have you guys, no, on our first discussion, no? First week. Um, face-to-face class. In face-to-face class, we will be having some topics that are somewhat related, not to what we have discussed right now. Okay? No, in our face-to-face. No? And then, ano pa ba? Salamat sir sa lahat. Idol sir, tuloy pa mi og mga Caltex sa future. More, no? Marami pang mga calculator na functions na essential talaga. Okay? Guys, by the way, no, before we'll end our class, no, may mga suggestion muna ako. I want you all to start solving the CE reference, no? So ano ba yung CE reference? Ayan yung compilation of past board exam. Okay? This is essential ha. Ano ba yung ito, especially this, no? CE reference volume 4. Ito siya. Uy, Shopee may nakita. Ano ba? No? Kini. Okay? So, start solving this, ha? Guys? Okay ba? No? Uy, Shopee lagi na nakita. Kana ba? Kana. Okay? Kasi, maraming mga topics dyan na need nyong ma-encounter so that you would know ano yung mga coverage, ano yung coverage talaga ng board exam, no? Actually, better if yung ano talaga, see reference from volume 1 through volume 4, no? Start as early as possible, guys, no? From now on, mag-start na kayo mag-solve, no? So may mga nagtanong kayo na ano yung advice mo, sir, sa mga mahina mag-solve? Mag-ano ka lang kayo, mag-keep on solving lang kayo, no? Practice and practice and practice, no? Yun din yung style ko noon. Honestly, hindi ko alam lahat ng topic, no, but I knew how to deal. I know how to look for probable problems in a board exam. That is by studying the past board exam, no? So, lahat kayo na dapat mag-start na mag-aral ng past board, okay? No, so pwede niyo lang mabili yan sa Banawa, I think, no? yung yung books. Okay? I think that's also part of the free books, but I don't know if available ba siya ngayon, no? If not, no, if iba yung naibigay na free books, then better buy it talaga as early as possible, no? So that masimulan niyo na math, hydraulics, structure, especially structural, no? So do your part, guys. No, again, we could not discuss everything to you, no? Uh, Hindi namin kaya yan, no? As much as we want, no? We want to, but hindi, no? Limited lang talaga yung oras, limited yung power, no? But if you would do your part, then maging ano na lang talaga yung board exam, no? Study the mga probable exams, probable problems, no? Andyan yan sa mga past board exam. Okay? Ayos? And again, no, I'll be posting the PDF copy of this, and I'll be including uh, problems, no, pwede i-solve ko na diretso. Actually, solution ito sa morning discussion, no? Pero post ko na lang dito as well. Okay. You can find practice problems in the last pages, so try to solve them, please, no? Sa last page. Okay? Na-post na ako, guys, sa on the section, no? So, i-color din nato, be. Pagayan natin to na green. Yan. Okay? So, that will be all, no? Thank you for listening, no? See you sa face-to-face next week, no? But I think Monday ako mag-discuss next week, no? So, continue tayo. Hopefully, we can discuss mga worded problems na next week. Ayos! So, that will be all. So, may buhok na kayo. Goodbye and nasa